Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So we're down here at St. Paul. Normally I would get the lines from here extended down to St. Paul so we get the city connected first. But I'm a little concerned, you know how the game is at wanting to despawn things. So I think what I am going to do first is get this up and running and get some farms connected to it. Sort of wondering if I should use this farm up here, just further away, but we can, you know, connect it together this way. Or if I should use this one and have it connect with that. And of course, we've got this one over here too. I think I want to start and have just one line that picks up here and goes on down. You know, what we could do with this one is come from here, go over here and pick up this and then come down this way. Or do it the other way. We could do it the other way too. Although that would end up crossing our tracks coming down here. All right, let's get started with this. This is going to be a little challenging. Farms always are, unless you don't mind destroying the fields. You got to have a way to actually get them to connect to the farm itself. 320. Let's do this. All right. So let's see. Let's do this first. Just one. Yeah, that's going to be interesting there, isn't it? I think that's right. I think if I do it that way, we're going to be able to connect fairly easily. Okay, so that's there. Let's do a little flattening here to give ourselves a little bit of room to work with this. That's good for right now. Now, let's grab this one. See what happens if I come this way. Does that work okay? Let's go ahead and get rid of this road. I can rerun the road once we have things where we want them. Yep, and I do want this to have two. Let's... God, I'm going to be taking out so much stuff if I do that. Get out of the way. If I put it out here, we can knock this down to just one field taken out. Let's see if we can make this work. Oh, let's do a little flattening first, I guess. All right, now this. I think let's do that and then give it a curve for the last bit. Yeah, I like that. And it does reach fine. Good. Let's get these connected then. Down here. There we go. I do not like how that's in a tunnel there. There we go. Okay, and that is connected here. That's good. Okay, so that's connected. We'll clean all that up later. Now, let's see. How do I want to do this one is the question. If I angle it this way, then it is a lot easier if we want to use these two and these two. So that might be the right way to do this. And we're going to need, let's see, let's do a terminal. Let's do, we really only need 3, I think. Let's do this 2 because that's not the direction I want it to be. Actually, you know what? Let's do 4. And we'll put it right here. And then from here, we're going to use this one and this one for the incoming. I'm going to take out this track here. We'll actually go ahead and do that now. There. And then this track will be our outgoing food because it's the one nearest to the city. Oh, and this stupid thing is right in the way, isn't it? Well, that's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can just curve around this without any hitches. Yep. Except I got this on the wrong spot here. I need it on this one. Okay, I think that works. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean for this all to be a tunnel. I'll fix it later. By putting the second track on this side, we're going to be able to bring these in together without any problems. That looks like that's connected okay. This here... No, I do not want it to be a tunnel. There we go. Okay, that should be this all straightened out. Let me just clean up these tracks and the whole flattened areas I've dug. Okay, everything's cleaned up, and we've got signals on here. I should have thought about how I was going to do, the shed. Let's go ahead. I suppose what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one back here. We'll line this up nicely right here. Whoops. There we go. And then we'll just have it connecting like that. And we'll put a little two-way signal right here. Okay, that should work. And then I can pull off from this to connect to the other side. The only one that'll be an issue is the last one. And that really shouldn't be too difficult to get going. All right, so let's start our first farm route. Stop here, here, and then go to here. And this is Flint Farm. And this would be, actually, wait a minute. Flint Farm East. St. Paul Farm East. And St. Paul Food Processing. And here we're going to wait until full any. Darn it. Wait until full all. And all we're doing is loading grain. Loading grain. Oh, but this one I need to make 50% because we want to take half from each farm. There. And then here, loading nothing, we're unloading grain. And you know what? Let's leave that yellow. That's fine. Flint and St. Paul Farms Freight. Yeah, we're still just all steam. Not sure what I was thinking there. We'll go with this one. And then... yeah, let's go with these bigger ones. And it's perfectly 320. Okay, and it's 30 wagons. And Flint and St. Paul. Okay, so that is going. Alright, so let's do this now. I think what I want to do here is first off, let's pause the game. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna get rid of that. Pretty wide. Go. Run this over to here. And we'll do the same thing with this here. You know, I think I'm just going to run passenger service in this inner loop for now. We're going to have to expand it later on. But for now, it'll work. As the city's going to expand out, and then, you know, it just won't be big enough. Let's narrow that. There. 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 Now this, actually, I need to delete this. We'll go ahead and get our, there we go. I think what I want, come on. You know, I think I need to, in order for this to snap properly, I think I'm going to have to extend these out this direction some. There. Now that should work. Now it should actually snap. It's sort of wanting to there, but not doing it properly. Why are you not snapping in place? Alright, let's go with that and see if it works. Yeah, that lined up good enough. Alright. Then, let's go ahead and get our passenger station going here. Let's see, 240, large, auto era. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with 2 tracks on 2 platforms. It's not really necessary, but is that lined up properly? It looks like it is, yeah. Sort of surprised. Okay, and then do the same thing on the other side for the rate. There. In this case, our extra track can be used for incoming food. It's going to be interesting. I'll have to loop it around the backside there. Okay, so that's in place. We need this. I am going to put you... oh. No matter where I put this, it's going to be a little strange. And pretty much all our stuff is right in range. Let's put it over here for now. I think this will work. There. Get rid of that. Okay, that should work. Cut that back a little bit so it stays a little flatter. Now, let's go ahead, I think, and grab this guy. Let's see how I want to do this. Let's try doing it like this. There, so we got a nice straight line there. And then we can just... I didn't get that quite right, but you know what? I'm going to keep it. Alright, then we'll put this here. Zoom in more so it'll snap properly to this. Okay, 106. How's that look? A little bit further. Come on. 108. How does that look? Close enough, I think. And we will go ahead and let's actually let that get out of there. We'll create the route while it's getting clear. We'll go from here to here, and we're going to change this to, I think, a light green here, or bright green. Wait until full. And we are only going to carry processed food. And then here, we're going to load nothing and unload processed food. And this will be St. Paul Freight Yard. I hate how it does that. I hope they will fix that. That I know that did not do that before. St. Paul Food Freight. Okay. And we'll go ahead out of here. We'll actually just come down right like that. And we'll just put that right. And we'll grab our Baldwin. And we'll put 8 wagons on that. There we go. Okay, we'll let that run a bit. And then let's go ahead and get our freight connected. And we're going to have to redo this station again. Let's see. I've only got this at 240. I just did 320 on these. Whoops. I guess we would be getting to... Did I do 320 on these over here too? I did. Okay, well, good. We're at the 320 stage. Okay, so... See, this is just passing through. It doesn't stop here at all, I don't think. No, it just passes through. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to have to wait for him to get out of there. All right, all of this is going to go again. All of this, I have a feeling I might as well just delete that because I have a feeling it's going to have to get moved. All this is going to have to be rerouted here. And let's go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and lengthen this. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. You do not go there. There we go. It did again. Right where I did not want it. There we go. And then here, we're just going to go ahead and continue with that. And then put our platforms on, of course. Okay, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take this track out, because that will allow this line to use this whole platform here. And it definitely looks like it needs it. So the incoming one here will use that platform. Oh, and I do need a platform here for the tools. So our tools are getting backed up. I'm going to have to do something about those trains. Okay, now we'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and grab this track. And I'm just going to run this all the way straight down here if I can find it. And we're having problems with something here. With that road, I guess. Looks like I need to... I was going to have to do this a bit at a time anyways, but let's go this way. And no tunnel here. Okay, we'll go around that farm's field. Go ahead and do that. Let's see, it's coming out of there. It's going through all of here. Really don't want it doing that. Let's go up the hill a bit here. As far as we can anyways. And then run the rest of the way. I want this on this side though. Well, that does at least keep us from spending quite so much time underground. Okay. That looks good. And let's see, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that should work okay. Now, we'll cut this back a ways. And then we can just reconnect this through here. That will be just fine. Let's go ahead and put... let's go ahead and put these here. Signals right there. And then on this side, it's even simpler in that we're just gonna go into there with that. There with that. And there with that. We just need to get some signals on here too. Break this up a bit. And we really don't break it up much, do we? Okay. That and that. and that. And then take out this extra one. Okay, so that's good. This, we just need to move it all the way out to 5. Yeah, and now all our errors are gone, so that is all done. See this, I've got single tracked. Okay, so I don't want to do anything there. I need to get a shed put back in here. Now, the last thing we need to do for this right now is, no, not that. There we go. All right, so we're going to want to, you know what? I think what I'm going to do here is this. Let's make this, actually, let's do a bit of straight right here. Then we'll make this curved. We'll curve down to that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come out this way, come around here. I think we're going to make a stop right there. Then let's make a stop right here. And then finally a stop right here. There, 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 and there. This is the St. Paul City deliveries. And now just put in a truck depot here. I guess we'll put it right over here. And for now, ooh, we got new wagons. We'll just put 2 of these in so we can get deliveries started. St. Paul City deliveries. There we go. Cool. Oh, we've got new other stuff too. Some new locomotives. I'm betting that was a mogul there. And there's both of those trains making their first stop. And how are we doing up here? Those look good. Here's our train. Are you full? You are full. Excellent. So this is going to start making food and getting it shipped out soon. And we've got our passenger station here, but get this all set. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead. No, buildings, passenger, there we go. So let's put one right here. Oh, no, I want it on this side. Let's go the other direction. So we'll have one right here. Right here. Right here. Right there. And that'll do. So that will give us our public transit. St. Paul Public Transit. And grab this. And we'll put 5 of these on. Perfect. Now next time, all we need to do is go ahead and get the passenger service connected. And I'd like to get this connected too, but I want to get the passenger service done first so we know what we need to jump over here. So I think, actually, you know what? I think we're probably just going to hop onto this track. Ooh. Well, maybe not. It's going to be sort of hard to do if we do that. Probably going to be best just to go ahead and come around this way and then cut through this stuff in order to get in there. But we've got food service running finally. Oh, this is going to, after being in our way, now it's going to disappear. We got food service running, so that's going to be Flint wants food. San Bernardino wants food. This is gonna, Inglewood is gonna want food as soon as we're connected, and San Jose wants food. So we've got a lot of cities that are gonna need food. Go ahead and just, where is, oh, we already got food lined up waiting to go out too. I might already need to lengthen this. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.